How are you?
How am I?
What are you engaged with apart from this right now? Like
Things.
you said you have other things.
Yeah,
on your plate,
I
right?
have to make a design portfolio all from scratch.
Okay.
Because I have a position in mind that I'm applying to and have people who could get me in for that. So for that, they just need everything in graphics that I could do for them, starting from art to what all I could do in terms of creative stuff. So because I do a bunch of everything, I do vector designing, I do normal art, I can do it on paper, and then apart from that I do a little bit of UI UX and wireframing. I'm still learning all that, and then apart from that I also do pitch deck designing. I showed you that day. Yeah. So I do all of that stuff. So it is creative stuff, but then all of them are completely different sectors altogether. So they're like, just make a design portfolio where what all softwares you know, just make 4 projects each for that. And then if you have any personal projects that you were wanting to take up, be it some application that I really want to like mod a little bit, if it was under me, how would I change it? So something like that. They want 2 case studies like that, and I have to present that by the end of April in a way, so that I can get something by the mid of May, and that'll keep me engaged until July.
What got you into design?
What got me into design? Okay, I'll tell you. So basically, before lockdown, everything was pretty I would do a bunch of everything, and then I'd lose interest or not pick it up. So like when lockdown started, I really got into like watching videos and stuff like that. And while doing
Videos
that,
about?
normal videos, really.
Like cooking.
I don't cook. I have never went to the kitchen or cooked anything, but I just like
5 minutes craft type of videos.
Yeah, it was cute. So I was like, maybe I can do something like this. And while I was just scrolling through, it is evident that my screen time is like going crazy, absolutely, like 11 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours a day.
Wow.
And then while I was doing all that, I came across this one very small post, those recommendations mein aata na, it was a framer. It's like Figma, but then Framer is a lot easier.
Yeah.
So uska mere paas ek post aaya tha. And I was like, okay, that seems cool. And then they were teaching how to make those buttons and everything. How do you make them look like it's working, how it's moving, all of that. So I was like, okay, that looks cool. And then I just went past that. So now because I've interacted with that one post for a while, my entire feed for a bit, half of it was just UI UX stuff. Wow. And then I was like, now that I've seen it more, I'm like, yeah, let's just try it. Back then I used to have HP Pavilion. So that was like, that mid-touch wala laptop. And I was like, now that I have it, let's try something. So I installed Dribble, I installed Framer, and then I would
Framer?
Framer.
The website?
The website also.
You installed it?
It has a shortcut. So anyways,
I was like, how did you install a website?
Oh my god.
You installed it?
So anyways, I went to that, and then I got to know that apparently like all these artists, people who are creative and everything, they don't use Pinterest. Pinterest is too mid. They like use Behance. I was like, let's go professional.
I think there's another one to Scribble. Cosmos. You know Cosmos?
No, I don't know.
It's kind of like Pinterest, but it's like they have like a very extravagant design.
Makes sense. So I opened Behance and I typed what I knew, the word typography. I just learned it back then. And then I was like, so
kinetic typography.
So I saw those posters and I was like, I want to do that. And then, but Framer mein to poster nahi bana sakte. So I was like, let's keep that thought on hold. Let's do websites. So I just did very random stuff, no ratios, no proportions, nothing. Papyrus ka font laga rakha hai puri website pe.
Shit.
So that's how it started, and then that was fun. And then people were like, on the internet itself, that Framer is too bachkand. So
What is Framer? What is bachkand?
Bachkand is something. How do I say it? It's very rookie.
Yeah. Framer is very rookie.
Something childish, rookie.
I get that. It's like for beginners kind of.
Yeah. Something that nobody really pays attention to.
What is like advanced then?
They said Figma. I was like, oh, okay.
Figma? I mean, they're two different things. Framer is like no code wala. It's a different thing.
Figma is also like
Figma
that.
You
can do code as well, I know, but then
can you like upload the website?
You can integrate it apparently.
Okay, I know that, but
you can. You can take, even when I'm
if
using
you did
Framer,
the design, where's the backend gonna be there, like the code and all of that?
It's also the same as Framer in a way. You can do, if you want to add elements.
If you do the design, the backend be as isme hi ho jata hai na. So that is a different thing.
Right. So
but in Figma, you just do the design and give it, and the developer is going to do it.
You can't do coding or anything. It's
Yeah,
just
but
button
the
by
website
button.
is just there.
Yeah, exactly.
But
the same
Figma
thing.
mein
You
is
can transfer it to multiple things.
and
you can export
the
it and then
developer has
get
to
it.
develop it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're two different things.
And then there are, I think, applications as well. If you give a Figma design and then you export it as like a Figma file to some said website, it gives you the code inline of it and everything. There are so many shortcuts for that. But more or less, Figma is something which is more used widely in a way. Like nobody starts off with Framer. They start off with like Figma.
Figma is for design. Framer is for like, if you want, it's like Shopify, but it's just like a basic design-based website kind of thing.
I was like, cool. I was like, I'll now discover Figma. So over lockdown, I was like, I'll take courses. Okay, I'll take courses for Figma and I'll learn what it does. But then I have attention span issues. So I can't sit or concentrate on anything for more than 20 minutes. So, which is why I was like, never mind. मैं खुद देख लूँगी. So over that course of 2 years, I would just teach myself everything on Figma. How, what does this button do? What, there are shortcuts. I was like, what does this do? So everything I taught myself that. And then I was like, okay, abhi aa gaya mere ko. Now I just learned basic color theory, basic font theory, how to present all that.
There's a font theory?
Yeah, there's a font theory, and how you can take two fonts and they have to be balanced in them. So there's a font theory. There is how much thickness each font has to be.
For it to be aesthetically appealing.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
If it's too much or both of them are like too bold, it just does not hit the spot. So there's also a font theory, there's color theory. Yeah, obviously. So I went through all of those. I see article by article, random book by random book. But again, attention span issues. So I would not complete that book. I would just go through just of it and be like,
you went through like design books?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I was like, I don't have the attention span. So I'll just say, oh, colors and shapes. that's all it is. And yeah, one thing led to the other. And then I would just try to replicate things that I would see on Behance or things that I would see on Pinterest. And then I would put it out there, and then I'd be like, hey, this looks satisfactory, it's fine, good. And then IIT, IIT BHU, IIT Mumbai, all of they have like design-a-thons. I would lose them all, but then the thing is, the main portal, after you submit, there is also this participants channel they have, Discord पे. So वहाँ पर everybody would present their designs. So मेरा same work used to be, I'll present something bullshitty, I'll do, but then I'll go on their Discords, I'll check everybody's design, how did they do, what did they do, and everything. Because we have prompts. So now a prompt, 100 different people would present it in 100 different ways. So I was like, I want to see all 100 ways of them, so I know what I'm doing and how well can I do. So I just went from that, I talked to a bunch of people. I did not want to take courses. Courses are long term. They teach you well, but then when I don't have the attention span, I know I'm not gonna sit for 2-3 months straight, learn all of that. So it's like, it's just I do self-discovery instead. So that's how it started. And I draw by paper hand, that's all I do.
Drawing too, how did you get into drawing?
I was naturally gifted as a child.
Naturally gifted?
Wow. When did you start drawing? When you were
as a kid, you used to have this Camlin Faber-Castell those contests, no? I've won that as a child. So they would give cute medals. So plus my mom's an artist. She draws, she does quilling, she does a lot of stuff. Madhubani, whatnot.
Where's your mom? We want it.
Shout out auntie.
Auntie Mrs. Raivan.
So she does a lot of things. Be it thread work, be it quilling, be it painting, be it drawing. She can do anything. So
Does she like do it professionally?
She does not do it professionally. She just does it as a hobby. So our house entirely, all the walls are just filled with my mom's artwork. That's what they are.
What?
Yeah.
That is.
She has like multiple sketchbooks when she was young to when she was just getting married to after she got married. So it's crazy. She just has like piles of sketchbooks that I've seen. I think it just comes from there. So
interesting.
So would you say you had like बहुत artistic childhood?
बहुत artistic. I see my mom draw, paint, whatnot. So you just obviously want to discover it yourselves. And then over time, I realized that maybe this is something that I really enjoy. It's something soothing. There was no intention of taking things professional at any point or something like that. It was just, I want to put music on, I want to dissociate for a bit, but then I don't want to just stare at the wall because that's very drug addictive. So I was like, I'll just keep on drawing something. I would scribble, draw. That's how I just discovered multiple things, and I don't know anything by profession. I don't have certifications or anything. It's just things that I have taught myself over time, over years. So I know for a fact what applications each thing does in functionality and all of that. So yeah, that's what I do.
That's cool.
Is there anything specific you take like inspiration from in your works, in general, like daily life? Me, I just let it flow. I take a couple of my friends as inspiration.
Right.
I take the kind of I take I take different perspectives on a single thing.
Right.
Like if someone was just if one of my friends was just staying up in the middle of the night, the kind of things they could be thinking about. If I was in their shoes, 3 a.m. by myself, my parents are somewhere far away, what kind of things would be going through? What kind of problems will I have?
Right.
And I just make my stuff.
That makes sense.
So
with me, I love poster designs, and it has to be like maximalist. Since childhood, I was like, anything extra, I love it. Anything glittery, extra, just too much text on a page, oh my god, crazy, I love it. So that's something that I try to inculcate in my designs as well. There has to be a lot of detail, a lot of depth to things, not just something vague. Minimalistic bullshit I don't fuck with. So yeah, that, and apart from that, now I'm a hostler. I live alone here. My family is like miles away. So there's no restrictions on when can I sleep, when can I wake up. So that means I stay up until 4 just scrolling through Reddit and whatnot.
Wow.
So it's crazy. So yeah, and then I struggle with sleeping. So it's just I'm scrolling on random things. Pinterest has like 4 hours worth of screen time. So
I'd say it's worth every bit of it. As long as it's as long as it's like
taken as a good inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
10 minutes of Pinterest on done. Like done for the day.
That's so nice.
Just save it and never come back to it.
Pinterest, the keywords, man. If you just put in 1 or 2 keywords, you
crazy.
Just end up on a different site.
Have
5 minutes
balls,
later.
you have like 10 different versions of balls.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, for me,
shouldn't answer the question. Where exactly do you get your inspiration? Would you source it from one place or?
No, I think it's mostly daily objects. Rather than people, I take objects as inspirations. You know how you have shampoo bottles. Behind shampoo bottles, you have so much of text. There's some random graphics. It's kind of nice. I just stare at it all day.
Just sit in the bathroom reading. Okay, this is my inspiration.
Labels.
Me from tomorrow.
So mostly it's objects, and then because there's no restrictions on how I do things with my own time, it just depends. Like random website. Oh, also cover arts. Music cover arts. It's so crazy. If you look at like good top rated artists, they're obviously gonna have pictures of themselves, overexposure, half naked, lots of gradients and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, but if you look at some niche artists, people who are just getting started, I can't really pinpoint. But then there are people who are just getting started with music, so they try to impress in the terms of what quality of music they want to put out there, what lyrics they're using, and mostly the cover art and how they present that art on platforms so that it is like properly viral. So that's you can see they're trying to try hard there, quite literally, and it's that effort is visible, and for that sort of inspires me. They have good stuff, good music, as well as good cover art. They have paid attention to detail. A lot of big artists don't pay attention to detail. Like if I'm listening to somebody, I don't want their face printed on a page. I'm like, do something. What does it signify?
Somebody, let's hear some examples.
Weekend.
He
like puts some thought into that. I mean, the After Hours one was good, but the other one
Who do you listen to? What kind of artists do you listen to?
Okay. It's mostly random Hindi people.
Hindi? You know Lifafa?
No. Mostly on the Nanku, all of that, all aside.
Nanku?
Yeah, you don't listen to Nanku?
Yeah, we have a lot of exchanging to do.
What is that, Nanku?
Oh my god. Should I make you listen to one right now?
Will you get copyright?
No, yeah. Okay, that's okay. But you should listen to Nanku.
Are they Hindi?
Yeah, they're Hindi. It's...
And are they the type, like you were saying, cover art and everything, they're good on that?
They're pretty good. Char Diwari to suna hi hoga.
Char Diwari.
The effort on the cover art you can see.
Char Diwari? I had a couple.
Yeah, he had a few days of very peak Char Diwari obsession.
I was like, oh my god, this guy is
crazy. He was like, oh my god, this and that, and I was like, yeah, I know.
I kept typing. I was like, what the hell, bro? This guy is a little creative in India.
Everyone in Delhi is obsessed with Char Diwari for some reason.
Random popularity, but it's good music. But it's sort of the music that you just listen to for obsessively for like a period of time and then you forget about it.
Yes.
So that's sort of it.
But have you even seen the music videos? The music videos are like
crazy. They're good.
I saw one music video. I don't know. Tehra. I think that's the song.
Okay.
And it's like, you know, he shows the concept of living in the real world and living what it would be like living in an ideal world, and the ending somewhat is a collapse between those two.
Oh, that's the good concept. You could see there's effort being put out into what they want to create, not in terms of just auditory stuff, but also visuals. And like, it's just crazy. Visuals, and there are some people who just do visuals, there are people who just do good audio. But finding somebody who has like that right balance, be it as an artist, there's so much thought into it. You could just tell. So
I think it's like Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator literally went to film.
Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator. Yeah.
So he went to film school. So that is why his music videos are so good.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Going to film school doesn't mean.
No, he knows
but
what to do.
But you know the psychology behind certain things.
When you're trying to do it, you know how it goes. Like a lot of people who make music, they depend on other people to like project their idea of how to do the music video. Since he's like aware of what he's doing, he'll think about it. He'll like, okay, I can do this in the music video. He'll make the whole thing a part of the process. Like Chromacopia, did you watch the whole exploding thing? People walking in a very.
Listen to the audio. That's pretty much what I
the album rollout. Album rollout is like a thing. Like right now, a lot of artists just drop it whenever they want. But pehle they used to like tease small details, posters and all of that, and then release the album.
Yeah.
That is like.
That's good, because if the artist knows what they want to present visually, that just makes it easier for them to like talk or present their art form in the most authentic way possible.
Album covers was art. Do you remember that Pink Floyd ka album cover Prism getting reflected? The Beatles one.
Yeah.
What is that? Downton Abbey.
I don't know.
That road, Beatles one.
The four people.
Yeah. It's like the most. The Nevermind, Nirvana one.
Nah, I haven't.
The kid. The dick out.
Was the swimming pool one?
Yeah. It's very iconic. That. What else? The Tyler the Creator one. This one, the latest one.
What's the latest one?
The Flowers one, Bees one, with Kaliuchia's that song. What is that album? Flower Boy. Flower Boy. It was your wallpaper.
Okay. Yeah. My bad. Bro, the thing is, I zoned out thinking how, I don't know, what do you think it is? You know, things like these, when they capture cover arts like these, do you think it's just like trial and error, they just try and in the process they have like an aha moment, or do you think they just like, you know, they try making something as creatively compact as possible and just hope it clicks?
I think it's more, now I don't know what an artist thinks, but as far as I know, it's probably
Intuition.
The last option, the one.
Compact thing?
Compacting.
It's
just because it's like album cover. It's supposed to not represent one thing or one song or one idea. It's like a collection of all of that. And trying to put a collection out there in a very minimal space, like on a screen, that's very hard. To put it compact, it has to reach out. That has to be the cover art that you resonate with every single song that you sort of listen to. So I think it's more like just compact kar dete and just hope it.
I think it's just figuring it on the way. Like since when you start the album, you don't know where you're going with it. You start making music too. And you start like with the beats and all of that. It like goes. It's a flow. You don't know that. Okay, इसमें drums ज़्यादा, bass ज़्यादा, and उसके बाद it's like okay, there's a balance of it.
And you find a harmony and then you get
all of that. It's like a very unstructured. And last में you do all of the fiddling, like how is this gonna flow and all of that, and then you think about okay, album और क्या करना.
Now that we have
or it could be on a.
We can make music.
Crazy art. Crazy art.
Bharatanatyam is gonna be peak. Music is gonna be peak. Vocals.
ASMR time.
Oh yeah.
No, oh my god, we're not doing. Okay, we'll do only one album of ASMRs.
An album of ASMRs?
Yeah.
Like. Pum.
They're like, we guarantee that this is going to give you the tingles. And then we're just tapping.
The tingles. I mean,
We're not tapping things. one after another.
A lot of people are allergic to kind of things.
Please. They're not running in OnlyFans. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Allergic
really
people
like the
are.
sound of this. Nails.
Gosh.
It's crazy.
You know this, you scratch a very rough... I don't like it.
Oh
A
my
lot
God,
of
you
people
don't?
are very, they
I
have
like that.
proper outside reaction. They're like, oh!
Nobody does that.
Are you the one?
No, I mean it irritates me a little, but I think there's a girl in Geetam. She's working on a startup to help people like
Overcome.
not
Overcome tingles like that.
Yeah, there are people who like struggle
You
with
can't.
that.
How do you overcome them? Do you do like aisa microdosing on this thing, thoda?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's
That's
probably-
called exposure therapy.
Exposure therapy. It
That's
sounds like this.
It's a thing.
How?
It's
Imagine
like exposing
exposing
yourself to drugs
Exactly.
to overcome drugs.
exposing yourself to child abuse.
Oh what?
Overcome trauma.
I don't know. It works in a few places. Like
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Exposure.
That's just one hit.
Exposure.
2 more years of this, you'll be okay.
Then you slowly
I
decrease the
don't
insect
know.
intensity of the slaps.
For a few people, it works. It's better than 100, I guess.
Just imagine one random day, they like do 2 hours of beating to check if they're still traumatized. And that beating traumatizes them.
So the procedure has to start again.
Wow.
Crazy.
It's a thing. I think someone told me this. I think I watched a movie. Oh, it's I watched Baby Driver yesterday. Usme he has tinnitus, so he keeps listening to music all day.
Crazy.
तो उसके बाद they'll like, just take it off and do gun shoot कर देते.
Oh, yeah.
Last में.
He,
They're like
He goes
fucking-
crazy.
so he wants to go deaf.
He does not.
Baby
not
Driver.
he. Last में.
I don't know. I haven't seen
The
it.
villain guy
Yeah.
shoots gun.
Yeah.
It's not exposure therapy, but it's something.
Baby, come in my ride.
I heard it. Baby, come and ride. Oh my god, the movie was
This nano ends easy. Dude.
But do you know how to drive a car?
No.
Scooty?
Do you know how to?
Drive?
Okay, see, the thing is, I want to directly learn driving. The thing is, look at me, then look at a scooty. It's heavier than me. I'll fall.
It doesn't work like that.
TVS is, I don't know.
Like,
It's-
still one.
Electric scooters, yes, I know how to. But then,
Elect-
please don't laugh.
They are cycles basically. But they
Like,
just
okay,
move
you
on.
have
Move.
terrible trauma with cycles.
Might
I'll
as
I'll
well
tell you
get
why.
a ladybird.
So I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So the thing is, I would usually क्या कहते हैं, go to tuitions and stuff on my cycle back in like Delhi. Okay. So all the way from like 7th grade to 10th, I did cycling only, like 2 tuitions.
Through the
and
pollution.
stuff. Through the pollution, exactly. It's like the smoke screen and I'm like with a bag, 6
Bro,
books
just
inside.
imagine smoke screen is coming as a.
No, that's not even the best part, I'll tell you. So, this one time, I think I was so obsessed with, I started turning that cycle as and shit like that. So, I think I was doing that, and it was a
Stranger Things.
4-way. It was a 4-way, okay? Nothing happened to me. But a lot happened to the outsider. I tell you, listen. So, there was this extremely old uncle, okay? He was having that milk packets and everything, he was walking. You know those milk cans?
Yeah.
Those metal wale, those are heavy. This man was stooping to the ground with the amount of weight of that. He's probably in his 80s, I'm pretty sure. And then he was walking so slow and me being I went straight into his butt crack. Straight.
Ladybird is no.
Bro was just trying to walk with his camera. Just imagine.
So I went straight into his ass crack. And then he fell.
Into?
nothing. He just
Into
fell
the
on the
milk?
no,
Into the can.
he just fell on the ground. He's just
Bro was already 1 inch away from the can.
Oh my god.
So he fell.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared because I बुढ़ा मर जाता bro. So I did not know how much how much body his can survive with that
Penetration.
hit. Penetrate a wheel halfway inside.
Oh my.
So there were
Probably
fruit sellers
first
and
time in his
everybody there.
life.
Okay, there were fruit sellers and everybody there. So they came rushing. I panicked so hard.
You put it more in?
I panicked so hard. Dumped right there.
You hit the brakes on it?
No. I went back Instead of running away on my cycle, I held the cycle and started running with it.
Was the cycle heavier than you?
No.
Just imagine.
Probably the top priority thought would be घर जाके कैसा clean करने?
Oh my god. So
was the uncle alive or?
I don't know. I left. And then that evening, because I went to a tuition, while coming back, I was so traumatized. I'm like, oh shit.
Uncle was standing right.
I walked home with the cycle next to me. You know how they showed in like movies?
Yeah.
The pink cycle just going as I'm walking. That's exactly what I was doing. And then a couple of weeks later, I now gained back the confidence to go back on my cycle, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
Couple weeks, like right now you don't have a cycle. Right now the only thing you can crash into someone's butt crack is with that. Never mind, not gonna say.
Oh my god. So listen, so this time I was like, yeah fine, I'll be a little more careful, avoid old people at all costs, and that's pretty much it. That was my rule. So now I would take, instead of that chaurasta, I would take a different rasta, okay?
Bro, the slang is slapping me in the thing.
Rasta is a road.
Yeah,
chaurasta is a four-way.
That's like straight from Delhi type thing. I can hear uncle calling us out so south these days. These guys don't know what a chaurasta is. I can hear him right now.
So this time I took another way, okay? And then I went to the tuition very smoothly. While I was coming back, there was this child and a mother. She has a kid on her armpit. ऐसे पकड़ रखा है उसके एकदम ऐसे.
Armpit? Okay, continue.
And then she was holding this one toddler. Now you know how toddlers are like absolutely notorious. So he's like running around. और यहाँ पर रास्ता है. This is where she's holding him, not even to this side. So I was trying to like, he's just gonna run in front of my cycle. I won't do anything. I'll stop. That was pretty much my thought. Miscalculations happened. He ran backwards. Another ass crack.
How? इतना low है तेरा cycle?
He ran backwards. No, just imagine.
It should have been like small.
He bent like this and he was just.
Child abuse right there.
God. So
pedophilia.
Oh my gosh. So so he was running around. He walked backwards. He started running backwards and then running back and forth. Miscalculation. Ghusa diya. He fell. He had a little scratch on his leg or something. I don't know. I did not see. Yeah, same thing. So he did not bleed. I was like, thoda careful, and then auntie just picked him up. She did not say anything. It was the kid's fault. But then that gave me another hit on the trauma.
PTSD.
I'm like, shit. I have covered old people. I have covered kids. Now what? Middle-aged men and women, get your ass cracks ready. My wheel is gonna come soon.
You should write. You should have it written on your wheel. Stay away from my front wheel. Please, you better hide those cracks.
God, crazy. So that happened, and then those two incidents, and that I came close to hitting somebody else in the ass one more time, and then I was like, this is it. I'm never picking up that cycle ever again. The thought of going on a cycle would give me the shakes. I'm like, no, not one more ass.
It reminds me of that childhood cycle or obsession phase.
Yeah.
Where you like keep cycling everywhere you go.
Yeah. So that was very quick enough for me to stop all through it.
I loved Firefox cycles. It was like the most elite brand of cycles when I was.
You're rich if you have it.
I had a hero. I had a big ass orange hero.
The Firefox is here. Then comes the rodeo. And then
oh my god, I don't even remember that used.
So good. But I honestly loved my cycle. I think I want to get a cycle. Yeah.
See, it's more environmental friendly.
Yes.
My thoughts just go back to Delhi. Environmental friendly cycle चलाते हैं सब लोग.
Imagine you had that fat tire cycle and oh my god, crack would be.
It would be ruptured. It would open up a new world of possibilities.
New world indeed.
Oh my god.
Quite literally.
Oh my god.
It's like you know when you have like a bunch of rice and you just split it apart like that.
Oh my god.
The amount of cavity it makes.
The graphic description was not
So
needed.
when you like stamp someone with your front fat tire, it just leaves the cavity.
That sound when you do a drift.
Imagine.
You know, people get those surgeries. Some people get a BBL. You know what a
Brazilian butt.
Yeah, exactly. A booty lift.
Yeah.
It's to lift up and make him more perky, but there are people who want him wider. So they do like some weird extension, medical accessorization and shit. And yeah, my front wheel could have given them that.
What? Oh, okay.
If I had that fat tire, I would just go once in and this.
I'm imagining worse things.
Don't actually.
Imagine if they have that cavity and.
No, stop. Don't.
Extension.
What? And what?
You could dump with the cavity like that. You won't even feel it coming out. It's like,
straight out. Your intestine personally delivers your
out of this, it's like an ant is falling out of this cavity.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna skip this conversation.
Oh my god.
You don't have to go there.
And you were complaining when I was talking about my emotions?
No.
We don't want to know that you shat yourself for 5 days.
Because of momos.
Are we gonna get her reaction on your
What?
episode 5? We had the best reaction when you revealed that you had.
You gotta tell me.
What? Hernia, bro.
What?
The audio is speaking. That is my concern. The audio went over. What did you hear?
Tana mic ko 2 seconds of fail.
What did you hear? It's hernia. It's a medical condition.
I love how we talk about this every episode. He not.
It's like a hole in your tummy. What? What happened? It's hernia. Umbilical hernia, to be precise. The sun is too bright.
Oh shit. You tell me about it. I'm invested now.
It's like a hole here, and my intestine is popping out.
Oh my
but
god.
it's like 3 millimeters, 3 centimeters.
What?
You know, people have hernia in their balls. Their intestine is slowly coming into their balls, and unke balls enlarge.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy. When they do it, they are like ding ding.
It's like your. I don't want to give the graphics.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, I want to catch my breath. Out of all the things.
What do you think?
Culturally insignificant.
The thing is, I completely forgot what a hernia was. I thought you were talking about hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait, what are hemorrhoids?
Piles.
Piles.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that too.
Just
imagine every 48 minutes you have to take your piles pills or else you just start.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, people bleed and shit.
That's, yeah.
They have like.
Isn't that weird?
What?
What? They have like an
Now that I think
a
about it-
mass of muscle coming.
Now that I think about it.
Men with hemorrhoids are basically men on.
Oh! Did you use a pad or something?
And
Is that adult
they
type?
just don't sit. Or if they sit and they get up, they're like, "Bhai, tera period shit."
Shit, it's the time of the month for you.
No, it's time of the day.
Well, happens once a day.
A lot of people have that. They get it treated. They're like,
Oh my god, I laughed so hard I had to cough it out.
Let's skip hemorrhoid.
Crazy. That was a conversation, I guess. Hernia versus hemorrhoids.
Long as well.
damn. Wow.
Guests leaving.
What?
Wow.
Intermission.
Intermission.
Okay, that was it. We are back. Wow, jinx. It peaked again.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have pitch issues.
Pitch issues?
Pitch issues. It just.
Thought so.
Yeah. I just get very loud or very silent out of nowhere.
Anyway, Abhi,
Yeah.
before joining AI, I don't know, what were you thinking?
About it, I don't know.
And us. I mean, AI, I don't know.
I mean, I remember that one conversation with you guys that I've had before. When you were just telling me that what you started, what are you guys doing, we had that little conversation. And I mean, obviously, that's something, creative projects are something that not a lot of people take up at like a personal expense, personal level. You wait for an opportunity to come to you, to think this is something that you want to do or not, or something like that. But the fact that you guys started it off something as a personal project and then you're actually working towards it while being consistent. There's a plan, there's equipment, there's actual execution of it, and there's proofs of it out there. I was like, this is something that I want to get into. Because all this time, I'll tell you, whatever I've been doing, whatever I've been learning so far, be it drawing, graphics, whatever, it's mostly just me doing stuff without knowing if I can put it out there ever.
Yes.
I really want to. I just need an opportunity to do so, but then I don't know where to start. And then I saw that you guys have already done it, have set that little base so far. You're just exploring in terms of different forms of media, different forms of content and art. And that's something that I want to figure out as well. So I remember after I had that conversation, I went and talked to my parents. I was I met 2 people. One of them I know from Anchor Club and everything. So
shout out. Me familiar.
Oh my god.
Anchoring Club, me familiar.
I was so close to being in the anchoring club, and then I got like pissed at the judges, so I on purpose made my thing worse.
Oh.
Kalakriti also.
That is where I met us.
Crazy. Are we gonna just name drop people casually? Damn.
We are gonna cut
He'll
it.
blur it.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, makes sense.
Blur it.
Damn. That is where I met Pam.
Yeah.
Do you know Pam?
Yeah.
So, regardless, I just went home and I was like, they're doing all of these projects and everything. I want to get into that.
You talk to your parents this much?
I'm an only child, and then so it's either talking to them or talking to myself. So
That sounded so sad. You not have friends?
I do, but I'm very close to my parents. I'm very close to my parents. So like, दिन के 4-5 call तो हो जाते हैं, and then I'm giving them every single update.
4-5 call.
And I'm giving them every single update on life.
I don't call strawberry that much.
Okay. Should I close my eyes? Yeah. So going back to my parents.
Yes.
I love them. So I give them all details. So I was just telling them, I'm jealous of how they're starting off. I want to get into something like that. I just don't have like-minded people.
You didn't sound jealous when you were talking to us. You were like, I can hook you up with some people.
You want advice?
See, I don't want to be like, oh my god, me? No.
After I told him to like reach you out, I was gonna do that on LinkedIn, but I couldn't find my password.
No, okay.
So I like told him, and the first thing he says, "Arey, she's telling me, she's asking me, do you need advice?" Wow.
I don't know. When we last talked, it was explicitly about what you two were doing as a duo and like how you guys divide your work off and everything. So I was like, you were just looking for advice or like creative inspiration from me.
Now she has a mirror.
I don't want to look at myself, Steve. He looks like a creep. It's making me uncomfortable, quite literally.
People are not aware that you have a podcast.
Come back to point. Yeah.
What?
There's gonna be a lot of editing. Okay. You're saying your parents love everything.
No, love
your parents love are the themes
when
of
I showed
water.
them your stuff, they were just
okay.
like South Indian accent too high.
Are they in Hyderabad, Abhi?
No, they're in Mumbai.
What? No, Abhi not. Okay. In general, they are from Hyderabad, right?
Yeah, they're from Hyderabad.
Your parents are from Hyderabad?
Yeah, they're from Hyderabad. Both of them. But then after marriage,
why was uncle judging us?
Yeah.
Because he does not have an accent when he talks in Hindi. He has all his life he has lived in Delhi only, no? Work there, me.
अच्छा तो भाई ऐसे हिंदी में मैं भी बात कर सकता No. I
remember you telling me you have bad Hindi and I've been
my Hindi is not bad.
Last night he's like
It's just lack of practice.
मुझको कुछ चाहिए
It's just lack of practice. You could have that with me. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you Hindi.
If there was no pre-context to those two lines.
Oh my god, can you stop?
What was that ceremony?
Regardless, coming back to the point.
Yeah. Jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy.
Not jealousy. That's not
all
the
of
point.
the
What do you think of before?
Yeah,
you
so I literally told my parents about this project, and I'm like, this is something that I want to do. If not with them, at least ऐसा कुछ similar.
Did you like think that should I ask these guys that I want to?
I wanted to, but then I was like, no, let them. If they really wanted. because
a relationship.
No, I didn't tell you guys, no, before I left that day when we had first conversation about this. It's like, if you guys want help with anything, I'll be there, I'm up, drag me in. It's just like, I think that's subtle enough that I want to be part of it.
You did?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Dissociate mid-conversation.
What?
I don't know, I forgot.
But, yeah, so I wanted to be a part of this.
You're it.
Yay!
I'm trying my best not to make this sound like a job interview.
It's not a job interview. But then I am genuinely, curious about everything. Yeah, put it on.
Then continue. Parents.
That's it. And they're like, cool, just do it. Because all this time they know I've been creative. They know that they bought me all this like equipment and stuff.
Oh, which mic do you have? I was gonna ask.
I have some mic off of Amazon, but it does the job. You know why I wanted to buy mine? Because I'm so obsessed with ASMR. I thought I'll make ASMR videos.
I can imagine you raat mein before sleeping you pick up your phone
No.
and hear it.
Bro, just imagine randomly 2 a.m. Instagram post goes out from here, I don't know.
It's in the ASMR video.
It's like this video, your phone is here, you're like...
Just imagine, both of us are the
face. I
face.
sleep to ASMR every single night.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of ASMR?
It's mostly tapping things. Anything with glass and water you do. No, I'm not into mouth sounds. Oh my god.
Okay. Gop, gop, gop.
I was gonna do
the girl
thing, but then my hair just gave up.
Not into that. I am more into like tapping things. And some people just do, you take a brush, okay, you just wave it on the camera and then you do it near the mic so it sounds like ocean ke waves.
I thought this was...
That is the most...
And then you take pins, pin ka jo end, they just run it over the mic a little so it makes those little scratchy sounds.
I'll kill myself if I listen to that.
But some people just brush their hair.
Just
brush their hair near the mic.
What is the sound you can hear in your head right now and it will another fuck out of you? Folk screeching the steel plate.
Oh no, shut up.
I like it like...
Fits are just the neck.
I am actually curious.
There are people who when they do that, they get so internally annoyed. They do that to their skin.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like that, yeah.
Are we casually talking about self-harm?
That's called self-pressure. Okay, I want to switch. Yeah.
A classic Indian parent.
I actually want to know what
Yeah.
are your long-term goals?
In terms of?
Long-term goals, down like 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line.
Oh, okay, yeah, that. The thing is, I'm still figuring it out. In terms of where I want to be with academic cells and creative cells and how I want to present myself to people, it's just crazy. Everything I'm doing, electronics and communications engineering.
You're in EC?
Yeah.
I thought you were in CSE.
Disgusting mainstream.
CSE is not? EC is not?
I mean, less than CSE.
Please don't try EC mainstream. I can vomit the number of people that are there and the number of cells I'll vomit will be equivalent to the number of people who are studying CSE in Geetham.
I know.
It's crazy.
Doesn't matter.
So regardless, okay, listen. So I'm doing EC. I am extremely enthusiastic about like space exploration and stuff. So I wanted to essentially get into aerospace in my masters. So it's like I'll immediately get a degree, a BTech here, and I'll go off for my masters outside, possibly Germany or something like that. Somewhere in the EU though, not in the US, not in Canada, not in Australia. Somewhere in the EU.
Great choice.
Yes, it's pocket friendly.
Huh? It's not pocket friendly.
It is pocket friendly.
Okay, the degree, the tuition might be, but
it is, but then if you look,
the cost of living.
Compare it to the US or Canada, it's expensive. It's expensive as shit.
US too.
US
Depends on what country you're in.
Come on. I would obviously want to get into like a good uni also. No, it's not like for the sake of going out, I go out. So like there were plans that I want to go out for my masters somewhere in the EU. I want to pursue an aerospace degree. And the thing is, why I'm thinking on the EU is because I want to self-fund it. I don't want to ask my parents for money. I don't expect them to.
Plus one thing we click off on.
Yes.
So something that I want to self-fund eventually, and that self-funding, it's not like in build an empire. So stocks डाल दूँगी, poker खेल दूँगी, एकदम ऐसा सुट्टा सब कुछ. Can't do all that. No, that's it.
She was I asked her, do you like play games? Does poker count?
So like, I don't know. I just want to make like okayish money after
college.
Yeah.
I like planning on getting a job.
Yeah, something for like a year.
And a year mein you'll sort the money out and also live.
I have too much confidence on my skills. I never lose a hand. Too much of Diwali poker.
She did not say I never lose a hand. What?
Can't.
I see her script writing peaking in the next couple weeks. Never.
So lesson. Shush.
How do you feel?
Oh my god. I'm sorry I coughed. But yeah. So I wanted to get to that, but the thing is, I like a lot of things. I like a lot of hobbies. And then designing is something that I've been doing multiple forms of it as a child to just going up to it. So I was like, I'll build it up eventually. I'll see if this goes somewhere where I don't have to pursue something like that. If I want to just get myself into a creative field, I'm going to swoosh right in. So I'm still figuring it out whether I want to actually pursue a proper master's in something which is very research oriented, very mathy. It's not like I hate it. I really like it. I like the concept of it. But then this is also something that I've recently discovered, that enthusiasm for creativity. And I just feel like I can do a better job when I'm trying to put my creative outlook somewhere. Working in an agency which deals with graphics and stuff.
Making an agency yourself.
See, it's better because see, I'm a rookie. I'll agree to that. So when I know for a fact that I don't know a lot of things, it's better I get into a space which teaches me a lot of things. I cannot just establish stuff from scratch without knowing anything about it.
Yes.
So it's just I'm looking for opportunities, little gigs and stuff like that. That just teaches me, puts me in a place on how it is to
walks from inside.
Exactly. Abhi, all the creativity or whatever I do, all that stuff that I do, I only please myself with it. I don't have to push it out for approval. I've never taken, people's opinion and stuff like that for like whatever works that I do. So when I start associating myself with a group, individuals or people who work on the same field or have the same thought process of things, it's just something that maybe can push me to what I really, really want to do. What's the field and stuff like that. So for me, it's now I'm at a crossroad, pretty much. It's my academics are going well. My social skills are extremely nice. I'm sorry.
CGPA.
I'm past an 8, so that's enough.
You two are somewhere far. my
kick me out with no slippers also. If they hear if you know what? I was preparing my parents for like a worst case scenario last semester. I was like, I did everything, but then I don't know if I'm going to cross a 7. I'm scared. I have 3 math courses. So, yeah, 3 math. A+, though. But regardless, I was very scared of him. What are you doing?
Geometry.
I know one of my friends, Kadu.
Okay,
yeah, their friend.
Okay.
Their friend got a 1.5
CGPA.
SGPA. Semester.
How?
I know a guy
I don't
who
know,
got
1.7.
0.7.
Just got 1.5.
Oh.
They just fail, but they fail a little fine, so that they get like 0.7 as.
What?
Yeah, fail is not 0. Fail is not 0.
Crazy.
That's not like class test.
I told my parents that I might get a 7.5, 7 or something like that. I'll do better. I'm going to take it. I'm going to push it to a 9. All of that drama I did. I know I'm going to get an 8. But then you have to prepare, just in case it's going to go bad. The stuff side of it. And then my parents, they did not say anything. They were like, Amma, we're investing so much money on you. We've never said no to you. You have everything that you need. You don't even have a sibling to share your things with. All the attention, all the money, everything goes to you. We just expect you to study and make a name for yourself. It's that, that emotional drama.
This is pressure.
It's like, we're not saying no to you. You have friends, you have hobbies, you have everything.
Telling us you have friends.
Imagine.
Oh my god, you have hobbies too?
Bro, they're gonna watch this.
Oh, wow.
Just imagine you saying, you know what, I'm gonna say no to this
My funding from next day would be cut off. I'll be broke in the hostel.
Just take your fees next time and don't pay. You know, there are people.
Kendrick Lamar, no, Travis Scott did that. I just saw that yesterday. Travis Scott apparently.
Unreal?
What? What did he do?
Travis Scott apparently he used to his mom used to when he was away for college. His mom thought he was attending college, so she used to send him money for college tuition.
Tuition.
And he used to use that on his rent and
music equipment.
Yeah, music equipment and
I wish I can.
taking flights to different places to meet new people, make new music.
No.
Travis Scott.
Kanye launched.
My parents are too strict for me to pull anything. I fear them a little too much to actually step out of line, and I think that's what keeps me sane a little. Like I haven't done anything wrong because I'm scared of my parents.
This is an honest confession. Don't think this was for the. Seriously, she means it. She did not say anything about this.
You should fear parents. I've seen.
Yeah.
You look at people in college and be like, shit. What is this parentless behavior?
Oh my
I saw that coming. Oh.
You're well, man.
What?
Oh my god. Hey, bro. This weird comprehension.
Is there anything you're expecting or you see going a certain way in the next couple of months with us, like in the next couple of weeks starting out? Is there anything you're expecting?
Out of this channel?
Yeah, like you working with us, what do you like hope to gain?
I think I've already told you this before. I'm at an awe with the editing skills and stuff like that, because I am still like an outsider to the entire concept of putting things out there. The fact that you guys do storytelling and all of that, there's something I think I want to build, eventually build up into. I talk a lot, obviously. Yapper. So then storytelling has always been my niche. I'm good at it. And then
people think yapping and storytelling.
Yeah, because come on, if you
interesting yapping.
Yeah, you have to interestingly yap as well.
That's
for somebody, you put them in front of a camera, give them a mic and be like, talk for 3 hours. Not a lot of people can do that. It is also an art. Talking is an art form.
It is. That is podcast. We are yapping.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, talking is an art form. And then the fact that we sort of try with this channel to integrate that yapping with some visuals and a story, a full concept which takes up like full brain power to come up with. I'm excited to learn through that. That's pretty much it. But we shall see where this goes. So.
Okay. What about you?
Huh? You just got muted.
We just got what?
Muted.
Oh, that's a bad joke. I'll just laugh.
Yeah. It was a good joke.
Yeah.
He's on mute.
What are you?
No.
I think it's all this.
What are your expectations in the next couple of weeks?
A lot.
Don't jinx anything. So be careful with your words.
I have very over the top expectations for everything.
That the stance, the lean in to whisper. Do you want a quick smooch or just close my eyes?
I have a bad breath. If I do anything with my mouth, he's gonna faint.
It's okay. Take some minutes.
I have to do something.
Brush?
Rosa is not.
Oh.
Bad breath is a real problem.
Anyway, yeah.
Continue, yes.
Expectations, it's like more videos. The thing is, when I try to think about ideas for AI, I don't know, they overlap with my own channel ka ideas and this. So I like try to keep a distinction. But they bleed in. Like a lot of ideas just come in. They're like, he's like, huh? I mean, you'll also be like, huh?
He's like, huh?
But yeah, right now, I'm very optimistic on the goal we set. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Because it's not that far-fetched that a week may we can't find time to make 3 videos when there are 3 people. 2 though it is will be like 2 videos. But Abhi, I think it's not that hard. It's are we setting the focus and uske baad trying to follow up with that?
For me, I think it's more like setting into the routine a little bit, because so far everything that I do has been seasonal. It depends on so it's either I am staying up 2 nights constantly.
I know, right? It's
and
like
just that creative output.
Sudden adrenaline and then you do and then
it's like you either put in like three pieces of work in a single week
day,
or go mute for 3 months.
Exactly.
But so, consistent रहना.
That's something which is a task. I used to draw and just put it out as a digital portfolio on my Instagram. I did that consistently for like a couple of months and then I gave up. Now it has a little gap year going on.
Gap year.
Instagram gap year.
Instagram gap year. So
अगर ये gap year ले रहा.
Working on all this, brainstorming and actually talking out loud about the creative stuff that I want to do, it's gonna bring a lot of perspective into life.
It will.
Yeah. It's gonna like set my timetable.
You should.
Either you'll see me with dark circles or either you'll see me with that creative glow. I'm just happy with how things are going.
Bro, I'm glowing. I know that for a fact. Skincare is booming for me.
Crazy.
I hope I'm not jinxing it.
How many steps is your skincare? Oh god, that's good.
Minus 4. It's
what all?
Cleansing. Cleansing.
How do you do cleanse? You know, I've heard people say that they cleanse and then I was like, bar soap, जिससे बाजुएं रगड़ दो उससे मुंह भी रगड़ दो.
Both use the same
oat extract का cleanser. I smell like oats. No. I know myself because I eat oats सुबह. I clean my face with oat extract. People are coming and kissing them. Oats का है क्या? And then I turn around and try to guess. इधर भी. Oh, anyway.
The fact that he said people are coming and kissing me and
person.
People.
Person.
Okay. What gender spectrum are we talking? Everything available.
Demographic out there, just kissing his cheeks.
All the people.
For a while, I thought I was demi-romantic. You know what that is?
I don't know.
What?
Closeted bitch.
Who's closeted? Are you closeted?
Cleanser. Oat extract cleanser.
The you know the segue. Cleanser.
Oat extract cleanser.
Yeah.
What did
you have your box?
Vitamin C serum.
Yeah, mine is vitamin C.
Same. And
even at night?
No, night mein.
Retinol?
Cleanser.
Retinol. I'm asking my mother to get it so that I can use it.
Cleanser and serum or both morning and night.
Yeah.
Morning mein after serum sunscreen.
Yeah.
Night after serum moisturizer.
Morning I apply moisturizer. Uske upar sunscreen. So I'm wearing a mask, so I'm skipping sunscreen until afternoon.
Bro looks like hood and.
Crazy.
Anyway, so sunglasses are a must. That is, I can see the difference.
I don't know. You look the same to me. It's all dark.
The racism is real.
I'm just putting out my observations.
What is your skincare routine?
I thought you were. What is your skincare? Should we do this racial interview where you ask people about their race?
Oh shit! Okay, let's see.
A video idea.
Okay, yeah.
According to their race, we'll keep the backdrop.
What?
So if it's Indian, we'll keep
brown,
and we'll keep thoda stereotypical stuff.
जैसे कि coconut oil.
What? Maybe coconut oil.
How are you gonna get the background? We're not that rich yet.
There's some grass in the bottom.
Grass is
random
useless.
Dirt.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I was Reddit diving yesterday, and then
I was too.
I was up till 4 just going on and on Reddit.
Bet you were not up till 4.
So I think people were talking about something about how modern urbanization is just foolproof and everything.
Boring.
Something about the fact. And then one of them goes, the concept of lawns is stupid. Okay? Somebody just said the concept of lawns altogether is stupid. And uske niche koi comments, grass is useless. And then it's just people actually having a full-blown conversation on why grass is useless. It's so stupid. It's such a white people thing to talk about grass.
Yeah, I was going to the graffiti
I'm so
Reddit
offended
page
right now. Oh my god. Continue.
You couldn't even fake an accent properly.
This is signature. Even it's even in the short film. Like, I was telling, did you not take the seals on? So yeah, I was going to the Reddit graffiti wala page.
Okay.
And then usme they are like so they were not trying to get caught. A lot of states US mein their graffiti is banned. So udhar they are like put a magnet on the can so that the ball will stick into that and it won't move. Sound nahi aayega. When you move the graffiti can, a lot of sound comes. So they are niche, other person is like, I've broken the cans, they are made up of marble. So the other one is like, shake it hard enough that it will break.
I mostly just, I go on Reddit to just analyze how stupid people can be. That's pretty much it. It just humbles you a little bit. It's like, oh, better than them at least. So that kind of
self-assurance.
Yeah, self-assurance. I'm like, oh, I'm not the dumbest in the world. That's good. That's enough for my ego today.
Again, it's fun.
So I go from there to random conspiracy theories. It's so crazy.
Bring up a few, we'll make a video on.
Crazy, okay. Do you want to hear one like right now?
Let's go.
So, I'll tell you. Yesterday...
Do it like an old retro TV style. Interviewer telling it on the TV late night, 10 p.m. show.
Yes. Not ASMR.
You're recording.
Thank you. But yeah, so basically these conspiracy theories and stuff that I usually read, it's mostly about how impersonation, like celebrities, lookalikes, but the original celebrity has been killed off and there's somebody replacing them, that sort of theory. And the other one is like
Beyonce being in Illuminati,
alien abduction and everything like that.
Those are
so yesterday, this was huge, it was like 5k words worth of, reading of that paragraph, but I'll summarize it for you.
That is the attention span. She was lying.
I can read text is fine.
That is still...
But okay. So what happens? This is, I think, a case in Canada or somewhere. 2017. It's about a toddler. The thing is, they would live on the outskirts of the town or something. To the point where this is their house, they have a backyard or something which connects to like in the middle of nowhere. It's like a forest. It's again such a white people concept. Having no fences around your house.
It's like the eye test thing you take.
It's just fields and fields of trees. That's pretty much it. So he is, I think, a 7-8-year-old boy. 6 or 7-8-year-old boy.
Is that a toddler? How is that a toddler? I thought he was...
No,
he's walking like that and he got off into Mexico.
Oh my god, that's why they're building the wall again.
Oh my god. Are you like pro-Trump?
Let us not take political PS here. now stop.
We love Prabhas. So everyone loves Prabhas and Balaya Babu. Jai. What is Balaya?
Balaya. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. No.
Please give me this one, yeah.
We'll get cancelled first thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be associated with something. I'm going to be cancelled first attempt.
So how do you put this?
Just imagine. Laude? Ray.
Okay, we can figure it out later. It
You put two of them on.
No, only one of them was on.
Shit, you fucked it already.
Have some podcast ethics.
Podcast ethics.
Have some decency. You're breaking my things.
I was in between a story.
Sorry.
So, anyways, so basically, this house, it was on the edge of a forest or something. So their backyard leads to like a forest, a full just plain area with trees and nothing else. So this kid, apparently, he's, I don't know if he's neurotypical, neurodivergent or something on the weird spectrum side. Okay? Not
weird is crazy.
No. I'm sure I'm on the spectrum myself. But anyways.
Autism?
I don't know. I think
we are not.
I think attention span.
They kind of overlap.
Come on, if you look at our generation now, everybody has ADHD, everybody has autism.
Yeah, it's an overlap.
Everybody's tisming a little, it's fine. So, anyways, so this kid apparently, he's somebody who just sticks to people, as in he just does not move on his own in a way. Like, you see how...
Why are you laughing?
We are processing what you are saying. We didn't understand anything.
Bad description. But okay, so this kid is, what do I say? I'm getting the Hindi word for it. He's like a chipko to his parents.
Acha.
Yeah, exactly. So unless and until one of his parents is there, he won't do anything. He won't go out. He just needs to hold hands and do whatever daily tasks he needs to do. He's that kind of guy. He's too overly attached. So for him to randomly walk out in the middle of night is something extremely weird, something you won't expect out of somebody who barely stays away 1 centimeter
for the kid
away.
Already.
So this kid, he was sleeping and he would sleep with his parents because obviously overly attached. He would sleep with his parents, one night his parents like completely dozed off. They were, I think, shifting places or shifting houses or something like that, which is why they were fully overworked. So they slept off. The kid obviously woke up. I have no clue why babies and cats wake up at 3 a.m. and do shit. But this kid apparently woke up, and usually he would just entertain himself. Aisa baitha rahega, he would stare at walls or something like that.
Did you just milk a cow?
No, it's the bells. Kids have that.
He's 6 or 7, he won't have the bell.
Yeah.
But regardless, so he woke up apparently on his own, and then he walked out of the house. They have that little glass doors and stuff, no? I don't know, something. There were patio
In the
doors.
middle of nowhere, they don't care about security.
He walked out of the room, goes towards his patio door or something because the main door is locked. He goes to that little glass door thingy, they have those slider doors, walks out of there, sits there. They have a CCTV camera and everything because they have mountain lions and stuff ka area, all of that or something like that. So they have CCTV footage of that little kid. He sits near the patio, just sits on the stairs for a bit. He's just staring at nothing for 20-25 minutes. It's crazy. There's proofs and shit they have attached.
Did you watch the whole 22-minute video?
No, it's just clips of it. But apparently that duration, he just sat for 20-22 minutes. Then he just starts walking into the woods. He just starts walking into the woods, okay? During that time, he was wearing like this striped shirt and like plain pajamas or something. Striped blue shirt or something and a plain pajamas. So he walked out, and then that's it. After that's it, nobody figured that out. His parents were sleeping. They did not see that. And plus, it's very weird for somebody to just walk out like that. A kid who has never really gone 10 centimeters away from his parents. So they wake up in the morning or something, or the mother just feels around her, the bed, and she discovers there's no kid. So she panics. They get up. They check all the CCTV footage. They see that the kid apparently went to the main door first. He couldn't open it, so he goes to the glass door towards the side. He opens it, sits there for 20 minutes, then walks into the woods, just goes away. Does not even look back once, just goes away. And then they file a missing case report and everything. Because it's in like a foresty region, they got like firemen, police, the forest, institutions, authorities, everybody they got involved. They searched for him in that entire vicinity, like a full 7-8 kilometers ka vicinity. That entire area they searched him for like 5 days or so, 4 or 5 days. They had a full like operation mission to find the kid and everything. There were ditches in the forest that they were checking if they fell into, and there were, I think, cases of mountain lions and cougars. So they just concluded that the kid died. He was eaten away by some random animal karke. So after 4 or 5 days, the parents were devastated. They called off the operation because they checked out the vicinity. A kid that small is not going to walk away 10 kilometers. He's not going to go all the way. So what happened was 5 days later, their parents wanted to now have a proper funeral for him now because they cannot find him. So they just assumed that
boy and had a funeral.
What? Oh my god, shut up, listen. So they wanted to have a funeral for him and everything. So I think they conducted in the next 3 days after the mission was called out. They have a little funeral, the entire family is grieving, they're just not able to figure out, everybody is distraught. So this, I think after that 8-day mark, the kid returns. The kid literally just returns. The same shirt, the same pajamas, he's all dirty and everything. Have you seen those, war times pe wo soldiers ke pictures dikhate hain na? The first is how they went to war. After they get back that bunker, that shell shock and everything that they have. So they just age rapidly. Their face just ages rapidly for like 10 years down the line. The body remains the same, but you could see that the aging, the stress, everything So that kid returned after 8 days. His clothes were same, and then he just aged. Like aged 2-3 years or something. He was physically different. His eyes were like more wider. He looked more scared. There were scratches around his mouth or something. That's probably because of like falling on branches or something like that. But he looked physically very, very, very different. Like if you compare his before and after, it's crazy how he looked like that. Then the worst part is like, now the parents are like crazy. What the fuck? That's our kid right there. And then they're just overjoyed to have him back. They try to talk to him and stuff like that. No, he's not responding to anything. So they tell the authorities about the fact that they found him. It's beyond everybody how that kid survived with no water, no food, all by himself. Somebody could not even fend off for himself. How did he survive that 8-day period? Where was he? What was he doing? And then why did he age so much? Like physically looks different. So they got these child psychologists and everybody involved in the case. There were medical professionals. There was a full institute, I think, somewhere in Canada, which took up that case, and they wanted to do a psychological study on that case and everything. So while this child is not talking at all, like not a peep, nothing. It's crazy that if he can hear or not, wo bhi nahi pata chal raha. So later, they just assume that he's scared, he's not responding or something. He's not even coming close to his parents, he's just standing there, that's all. Everything, physical mannerism changed, physical outlook changed. And then they discovered that then somehow he got deaf and dumb. He cannot speak, he cannot really hear. But that is the same kid. Because he has the same clothes on, the features are same, but it's crazy. So it's still like a weird mystery, and people think that it was a weird case of alien abduction and everything like that. People say that it's crazy how somebody can go from a normal person, a normal working child, to something like that. So yeah. So people assume that kid officially was abducted, was lured in or something like that by some entity extraterrestrial, and then they the extraterrestrial apparently morphed themselves into human to fit in and everything. So they basically sacrificed the child, took their skin, and is an alien living amongst people. That's a weird story, but then there are actual proofs of images and everything of him walking.
An institution came up with that. They had to take.
I
could make that up right now.
What the fuck, bro? I was scared, bro.
No, an institution take up his psychological behavior, like the signs of aging and stuff.
They gave up. They're like, ये सुनने तक तब
बात नहीं कर सकते, क्या करेंगे?
क्या गूंगे लौड़ेगा?
Oh my god, I can see that happening to my brother.
What?
एक बार ऐसा he goes out. एक बार ऐसा school he went out.
Okay.
He was missing for 3 hours, and then a guy near Gurudwara brought him back.
Gurudwara.
And in those 3 hours, no one figured out that he was lost.
Where was he? Did he know he was lost?
He just walking.
Did the kid know that he was lost?
Even these guys didn't know he was lost.
Yeah.
Did the child itself know that he was lost?
No, he
just
thought
said, did the child itself know that it was lost?
Yeah. You just thought it was an alien. But probably someone changed my brother in Gurudwara because he was never same after that. Oh my god. Did you know that Diatlo Pass ka thingy?
No. What?
Russian wala.
What? No.
Did you not?
No, tell me.
So I was gonna make a documentary on this, but then it was already too well documented everywhere. There were documentaries, there were books and everything on that.
Okay.
So what happened is, it's like there were 7 very experienced Russian hikers.
Okay.
So it was in peak after Stalin. You know Stalin, the Russian dictator, communist.
Oh, Stalin.
Yeah, Stalin. Yeah, uske baad it was a very hopeful time for the Soviet Union. It was like a peak of the civil war.
Yeah.
All of that, not civil war, Cold War.
The Cold War.
Cold
War
was going on.
Yeah.
So people were like, all of that, we'll do all of that shit. And this hike was gonna be the kind of biggest in history kind of thing.
Okay.
They were like, it's 160 miles or something.
So it's like set up a record that goes one up over US.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think 7 very experienced hikers started doing that. And then when they got onto the trek, ek banda was like, nah, I'm going to just give up. And he stayed back.
Okay.
And the other, I think it was 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10. 9 members went in.
Yeah.
So I think it started well. Ek week was very fine. They were they got on the train, they were drinking and stuff. They hid under the cabin so that they can't be found and all that. And they went there. They were hiking and shit. So I think after a week, they were supposed to get a telegram back that they reached the place. Ek week ke baad they did not find it. It took a month, but no one was found.
Why are you randomly emoting? Stories.
Maybe it's because Russians, he doesn't like Russian. Is it? Chapra.
You know what I like.
It's better that we don't.
Please
But sure, go ahead.
Hiding under the cabins.
What?
What?
Yeah, he was saying. Continue.
Continue, yeah.
So, flow. What happened?
Oh, we'll do.
Wait.
Cinematographer, please. Camera has malfunction.
Malfunction.
So, as we were saying. Hello? Yeah, it's working.
It is working. So anyway, they were lost.
Yeah.
So, but then.
Can you please take those glasses off? I'm genuinely uncomfortable. Yes. Grope each other like that. That's okay.
1 second.
Are we in a break again?
No. This cam is running. That's pretty much all we need. Guys, don't you worry. You'll be able to see AK in just 47 seconds.
Oh, now I'll make sure in editing it's exactly 47. So yeah, these people, they were lost or dead. No one knows that because एक महीने बाद they started finding them.
एक महीने बाद finding what? लाशें उनकी.
They no, they didn't find anything.
So what
they were trying to find them. They were
for
a search operation was on, and I think this happened in Feb, and they found the first body in March. So पहले what they found was the tent was there, right? It was broken अंदर से, and everyone went outside. Everything was lying there, crystal clean and all of that. Their equipment and all of that. It was sub 15 degrees, 20 degrees, इतना cold, and they ran outside naked, चड्डी के साथ, socks के साथ, and they found bodies which were physically deformed. कि a human can't do that to a human. Their faces were deformed and all of that. Their noses were broken, ribs were broken, eyes were missing, and there was also reactivity found in.
Radioactive?
Yeah, they were radioactive.
No animal can do that either. You can't induce radioactivity to dead bodies.
So there were theories.
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
No, this is toddler wave.
Sorry.
So there were theories coming up that there was a Yati invasion, aliens were there, or Russians were testing something and this probably fell onto them, or
out of nowhere it fell.
Yeah, they were avalanche ka theory tha, but it was too all of this was, a lot of them were walking and all of that. Ek banda to idhar mara tha, the other one like a kilometer. They were under the snow and all of that. 4 people here, 2 people here, without clothes and all of that shit. All of like tent ke under everything was fine.
Yeah, but then outside, the fact that they had to run in that temperature, something has to.
When if there were outside people there, a few people thought it's like very remote Siberia. So there were a few tribes there. They were called the Mansi tribes. People thought that they killed them. But if that happened, Snowme you can find the footprints and all of that. It's easy to find. There was not that.
That still does not induce radioactivity into a body. That's unexplainable.
A lot of theories were coming up. Abhi tak it's not solved.
It's so crazy.
Ye tha, and this is not solved, but I think I know the answer, but I'm not going to reveal it.
Tell me.
Nah, documentary thing. I mean, it's still a theory, but I think the one I came up with after I think I read a bunch of research papers on what happened, avalanche mein, people went there, they scientifically calculated all of that and wrote a research paper on that and all of that. So I don't know. Avalanche is too boring. It's probably not that. But what prompted them to get out of it?
Yeah,
a few
that
people
with
thought
no
that
protection and
they did that to themselves. Udhar some kind of Russian experiment was happening and the radioactivity made them do it, shit like that.
Oh yeah, I think I've also had theories of how radioactive exposure changes human behavior in a way. Some people just enter psychosis. It's
maybe they had shrooms from the Russian suburbs. Why are you dissociated?
Yeah. It's still fidgety.
Conversations are still interesting. Hello?
Yeah, no, you are conspiracy theory time.
Yeah, conspiracy theory time. Come on.
Conspiracy theory? I don't think I know any conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna cut this out as only her friend.
Oh my god.
Do you not know any conspiracy
I remember one. Yeah, I mean, I was just, okay, so usually I just read stuff like this and paranormal stuff, okay? So that's crazy.
Did you know that Indian paranormalist who died in his bathroom?
What?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No,
he was he has a whole series on YouTube and all of that. But ek bar, my English teacher told that in class. Again, Bengali. She told...
I'm not gonna say anything.
Bengali, what?
Contradicting. Visual contrast.
Visual contrast?
Contrast, like, it's like silent.
What is significant for Bengali?
Black magic. I don't know why I said that.
What? No, nice cheeks.
Isn't that UP?
Black magic, huh?
No.
Is it UP? Never mind.
UP is
lathi charge, no? Just
and very clean water.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Tirupati?
What?
Godavari?
Godavari.
It's an accent.
Clean
yeah,
water.
an accent. Andhra is not known for anything.
I heard you say Godavari ko Kolavari. I was saying.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Flavor butterscotch.
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh my god. Literally, Raha. I was like, butterscotch.
She looks like a butterscotch girl. She likes some crunch in her thing. What do we do?
I'll finish with the paranormal thing.
Yeah, and then we can move to butterscotch.
No paranormal.
Listen.
I'll pass out. Yeah, continue. Paranormal daddy, I mean.
Just
so the guy.
to call him daddy, that's it.
Oh my god.
Please take the answer.
After this paranormal thing, my eyes are flickering too much. Viewer attention will be on me.
I don't want to see myself. Also, you look very creepy. The kurta. And then.
Bajrang Dal.
Imagine I had a toy handgun that'll finish the outfit.
Yeah. And then you had some like anparag or something just showing.
Anparag. Top tier stereotypical Bihar.
And then you know how they put it in? Just like they do it and they put it here.
Oh yeah.
And you're trying not to switch it.
They probably got something on your hand. Like, yeah, uncle, man.
There's a beady here stuck. Stereotypical gamcha wrapped around their neck.
A lot of oil on their head.
Oh yeah,
full
and that little
tilak.
tilak.
I can see people busting. Like, kya baat kar rahe ho?
क्या power मैं तुमको? Exactly how you talk.
We should make a reel like that.
God.
Kutte.
This is why you should not have fun.
You're wearing kurtas too, so it's like.
We need red color. We'll pop it in the house and
some little dye that you put.
Just imagine two angry pan people. They get so pissed at each other. They start spitting on each other's kurtas.
He's wearing white. You are one up. And then पीछे से चलना.
Oh my god. Like, art कर दिया साला.
He made abstract art. I made something else. Crazy.
Those are Indian streets for you.
We remove the kurta, sell it online.
That's merch.
Abstract.
That's our first merch launch. It's just pan stains on a kurta.
What did you think when you were making this? We मार तो मेरी बहन को जोड़ी. Okay, coming back
yeah,
to
so the paranormal
reaction.
So the guy, he used to make shows. He used to go to cemeteries and talk to people.
Symmetry.
Oh, आज क्या खाया तुमने?
Symmetry.
Yeah, symmetry. Symmetry.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Cemetery.
It's symmetry.
Symmetry is the math concept, right?
No, cemetery.
Cemetery, yeah. Cemetery. Oh my god, I forgot how to pronounce it.
Let's visit a cemetery sometime. Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Both of them work.
Graveyard and easy.
Yeah, graveyard.
Graveyard, yeah.
Graveyard. You would go to a graveyard, talk to people.
Deathland.
So
you used to go to Deathland. You like what like?
Let's continue.
And
So he used to go there. He used to talk to people, all of that shit. But ek din, he's still online. All of his video series are there.
Okay.
Ek evening, he was showering and then he dropped down dead.
What? Out of nowhere? Was it heart attack?
Out of nowhere, stroke nahi tha. It was not cardiac arrest. He just dies. My teacher was after telling all of what he did, he was like, ek raat, I thought he was gonna do all his another expedition.
And then he dies somewhere while doing it.
He's in his bathroom. He's showering. He just dies.
So you're telling me he died naked? That's my biggest fear, dying naked.
Crazy.
His wife would probably come.
Yeah, but
Oh, Patidev.
crazy. That's the worst form of dying as well.
I know.
Imagine dying with no
Having these
You call
dreams.
that the worst form of dying?
What
Imagine you are sitting behind someone on a two-wheeler, they're driving you, they drive too fast, they are alive, they dashed into a car, they are alive.
तुम उड़ जाते हो.
You fall and die. That is the worst way of dying.
Why
Without
have
having
you envisioned it so graphically?
It happened in second year.
What?
Yeah, a guy.
Were you the one driving or were you the one
No.
who fell?
We were the one who gossiped. But it happened. The other guy,
Yeah.
you know what happened? Their parents thought that the guy who died was driving, so that Piche wala thought that okay, he did this to my son. Piche wala was very badly injured. I think he got plastic surgery and all of that.
Grafting, skin grafting, plastic surgery.
I love that. Then after that, when this guy woke up from whatever he's been, he was like, he was the one driving. I think police told them.
Wait, I'm all over the place with the story right now.
I'm confused
What?
too. Okay, wait. So
Finish the
everyone
paranormal stuff.
thinks that the guy who's alive was driving.
There, okay. Ek second, I have a question. Ek second, ek second.
Rehash.
Hold on. So you're telling me,
The guy, two people were driving.
yeah,
The
one
guy,
died.
One died.
The one who was sitting, the one who was driving died.
No, we don't know that yet.
What do you think of Geetam?
Go again.
So
yes.
they were driving.
Okay.
The guy hits a truck.
Okay.
Two people. The guy who was driving hits the truck, and then both of them fell on the ground. And the guy, no one dies instantly.
Okay.
A guy was alive.
Painful death.
It cause of police's delay, a guy dies.
Oh, that's so messed up.
And then the guy who's alive, everyone thinks that he was driving.
But he was not the one driving. You just said you don't know.
I know.
You just said you don't know.
I know the most interesting version of it because it's the real one.
Somebody died.
He doesn't know the story.
I do know the story.
He remembers bits of the story.
Arey, who was driving, huh?
The dead one.
Yeah, he was driving.
Amen.
But everyone thought
Rest
that
in
the
peace.
guy who's alive,
Yeah.
they drove, and the parents were blaming him for that and all of that. He was blaming himself, I think. I think, because after all of that, I don't think he
I think
remembers
it
that
scars
shit
you
probably.
mentally. Yeah, that makes sense. That's so crazy.
And then after that, the police revealed that the guy who died was driving.
Crazy.
And
Moving on to the paranormal guy dying in his bathroom, butt
He just
naked.
died.
Yeah, that's end of story.
Crazy.
Now, can
Coming
we...
to butterscotch. What's your favorite
What
flavor? of ice cream?
butterscotch? I said Geetam. My favorite is
Open Adi.
No.
me familiar. Second chocolate. Butterscotch. What is yours?
What is yours? Tell me.
Cotton candy.
I like chocolate.
Really?
I just like chocolate. But I
See,
think
that's
right
such
now...
a basic
generic.
bitch answer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, Biscoff.
Biscoff.
That's try hard answer, but okay, I'll take that.
Why am I gonna get judged for everything?
Just accept it. It's okay.
Biscoff.
Cotton
So
candy is
good.
good.
Yeah.
I
What's
like-
the flavor that you hate?
I like gelatos. I hate what?
You know that
Blackcurrant.
blackened is good.
It's so fragrant. It's so good.
Purple one.
Yeah, it's good.
It's so good.
I like that.
You're too
Tasteless.
hard for that. Yeah, you're too
Tasteless.
hard for that.
Like that.
These are the people who like take cookie and you're like, oh, stings my nose.
He drinks Sting.
What? No. That is like the most sasta if I need to pull off an all-nighter option.
Are you
Or
poor or something?
mountain. I don't drink Sting every day.
Crazy. I've never heard somebody say they drink Sting to stay up. It's like
Caffeine.
Monsters or
I'm
coffee.
so
Caffeine.
glad
See?
the
Color
topic
bhi
diverted
tastes
from me. That was the intention.
Ek bar, he and I bought 3 bottles of 2.25 liters of Mountain Dew.
This was over 2
Stay
weeks
up.
ago. The third bottle is still there.
Yeah.
2.2. Sippa. ఇప్పుడు తీసిన ఇలా
But yeah, why is Sting cheap? Even Mountain Dew costs the same.
Sting is cheap because half of it is just dye. It's food coloring. I don't know. It's food safe also.
That is red velvet.
He likes red velvet.
What?
That's you just know
You
red
don't know
velvet
nothing
is,
about me.
You know red velvet is just chocolate dyed red, right?
Yeah, that is why. It's the perception.
I know someone. Okay, I don't.
Someone who?
Someone likes red velvet. Someone I know likes red velvet.
Someone I know likes red velvet.
Someone I know likes red velvet.
हाँ तो जान ले अच्छी बात है.
But yeah, the thing is the perception. It's cards flipping, bro.
Cards flipping?
Yeah.
What is
It's
this?
an animation.
Cards flip like this?
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
perception, the text being revealed. Perception.
Bro. No, bro. This is not it, bro.
I was gonna do this.
You're massaging. Oh, where is the charger on this?
Let it.
Oh shit.
Let it go.
Oh, it's in.
Let it go. No, never mind. That's a bad.
Frozen. I think I watched Frozen.
Shout out. You know what this is. You know who this is for. Okay, I just gave a personal shout out.
Good for you.
I'm gonna cut that.
Continue. We were talking about flavors of ice cream now.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Geetham. What do you think of Geetham?
Why did he join Geetham?
Yeah, all places. Mumbai, Delhi.
It's a sad story. We don't want to get there.
I know.
I don't want to talk about Geetham on
I
camera.
want to sit like a Bihari to listen to this. Let's go.
I'm not telling you anything. This is also I can see.
That's not a hole, that's paint.
Then what were you painting now?
We were in Bombay.
Yeah.
What were you painting in
Look
Bombay?
at his ass. Look at his ass. Show me.
No.
He has yellow paint on his ass. Everyone thinks it's shit.
Yeah. People
God,
on the
you're
train.
self-fulfilled poot.
People are thinking.
People on the train.
कर दिया
Actually,
साले
like,
ने.
you know, I walk across like this, and people are. It was so awkward. I was staring back at them because I knew they were staring at me. They look like this. I was like,
Openly checking me out like that. Crazy.
You should have done a chat.
Should have a little text. You know the sweatpants. I think it's one big brand which is "Don't stare at my tea" or something like that. It says something in the front here.
don't stare at mine.
Tea. That's literally a brand's design. That's what I'm talking about. So they have.
Probably
that.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga has such good designs. I like that.
You know Denmark?
I know. I've seen. I mean their shoes. Their shoes.
Didn't they have like a pedophilic campaign?
With?
Balenciaga had a pedophilic.
Chanel.
Oh, R. Kelly. Bill Cosby was on. One of them.
But there was a whole issue. I think it was Balenciaga only.
Pedophilic campaign is one more thing. Chanel. You know Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel. Even the name is apparently something like the first half of it. Chanel in general terms. There are like you know the satanic books and everything.
Yeah.
The demon,
Yeah.
the devil, like you know, praying after little kids.
Prying after little.
Yeah, like actually predating on little kids. There is a chapter on satanic books like that, and that chapter or something is called as it's pronounced differently, but it sounds Chanel. And Chanel
had a campaign.
Actually with like kids. 5.
Hey, which one was it? I remember
2-3-year-olds.
It caused a whole situation. I don't know if it was Balenciaga. It was some huge big brand. They had teddy bears and handcuffs and the weird chokers and everything. And then there were kids with.
Probably Balenciaga.
If they had, I don't know, they had kids with leather straps on their hands.
I'm sorry, it was Chanel.
And then, you know.
I know for a fact it was Chanel because Chanel had
I think it was Balenciaga. It was cancelled so hard. It's so crazy because chokers and leather in general starts everything. It's either associated with rock or it's either associated with straight up something sexual. So for them to put that on kids and then they modded the teddy bears the kids were holding with like, you know, what do you call those?
Those things which speak.
No. What? No,
there are...
The dog muzzles. That's what I'm talking about.
Dog muzzles?
Yeah, muzzles.
Okay,
the one that cover the face, they wouldn't bark, bite, anything.
Oh my god.
So they tied all of that, those muzzles.
To the teddy bears?
Yeah, to the teddy bears. And they had like leather straps on them, lots of studs, chokers, like proper leather chokers.
That is one kind of creative, but it's just a little...
But then, see, that is creative, yes. But then, there's also a demographic that you need to resort to once you know for a fact that it's considered a little sexual. So, them putting that on kids and teddy bears, something which is like associated with innocence, it felt weird, it felt disgusting. And their color palette was also, you know, all purity based.
Yeah, white?
Yeah, white, light pinks, pastels, all of that. It's disgusting. I just did like a lot of reading.
Have you tried that? Pastels, watercolor, shit like that?
Are you just randomly asking me about my creative endeavors again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good switch. yeah, I do. You know what I've been oh shit, I did not get my notepad. In that I recently bought neon color pencils.
I told you the welding will come off.
What me?
It's mine. Shit just came off like.
Pig.
Crazy. I just said I would have worked somebody hard.
Hey.
No. Crazy. But yeah, recently I've been obsessing over neon color pencils. You know neon highlighters, no?
Yeah.
So neon fluorescence, if you put it on like black paper, it's like full fluorescence. I bought color pencils. So I have a black drawing book that I just draw and write in white. मेरे को बहुत पसंद है to do it on a black sheet with whites. It's so beautiful. So I bought those color pencils and I've been obsessing. So beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a while. Wow.
What do you mean it's
Wow.
been a while? What do you mean it's been a while?
It's been quite a long time.
How long?
Very
What's the
long.
time? It's 2:45?
Vihan's gonna be here in 15 minutes. What?
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Alright. The formal exit is officially coming in.
The final what?
So you have seen the new passenger on the train.
On the thought train.
On the train of thought who has joined us.
What are you doing?
In this creative endeavor. I just picked it up from her like a minute ago. So that is what it is. This is Ashfaq.
Jay-Z. Oh, Jay.
I should come up with a gang sign or something.
No, a gang name.
Shit. Should I give myself a little street name now?
Yes.
What should I do it? Name me. We do it.
You have a street name? Wait.
No, I don't.
Oh, we
Not
actually
AK.
have tags kind of a thing.
Okay, what
This
is it?
Jay and just Jay.
You do just J like
JR.
this. Yeah.
JR, yeah, that's.
JR. I gave myself Ash, AXH Ash. That's my thing. You can just take your time. I mean, a tag is whatever. It's like a personal thing.
AK. Why do I use
AK-69.
AK-69 is crazy.
Okay.
AK-666.
But the devil's number.
No.
Because we talk about
Okay.
paranormal shit.
Officially, episode 7. Hope you had fun.